Whoever wants to lead us off for questions can go right ahead.
All right.
I know you hate this snapshot, but
Oh, I love it. I love it.
last week you said you'd have an update on Owens and Quinn this week.
Sorry?
Yeah, last week you said you would have an update on Hiltz and Lucas Quinn this week.
Oh, they're progressing.
That's it.
Yeah, they're both
The door is not
progressing.
slammed.
The door is not slammed. I think I think Lucas will be dressed this weekend and ready to give us some minutes. Working his way back, and certainly Owen Hiltz is looking better every day, and he's improving and getting cleared to do more and more. So things are moving forward. So it's great.
Is he willing? Is Hiltz clear to practice at this point?
No,
Okay. Is he willing to suit up, even if it means potentially burning?
we haven't talked about that yet. You know, we're just trying to get him healthy enough to be cleared to get back out on the field and do some things. So that's the next step.
Thanks.
Yep.
Tucker said just a minute ago, he said, how do you rebound off a loss like that? And he said the coaching staff has really helped with being able to do that. You know, what have you had to tell these guys as you get prepared for North Carolina?
You know, we've had a lot of tough losses, and you know, I take that Cornell game as a complete positive. The fact that, you know, our team who underperformed, in my opinion, against a U Albany team that's good, and then comes back and we play that type of game and we take top 5 team Cornell to overtime, shows that, you know, when we actually execute the game plan and we put a solid effort in, we can compete against anybody. And I think I've been saying that from the beginning. And you know, we've had ups and downs with injuries, and you know, I think we just ran out of gas a little bit in the fourth quarter and made a few too many errors because of the injuries and a limited number of players we had on the field. Guys were exhausted, and a couple failed clears, a couple face-off losses that made the difference down the end. And you know, it was positive that we put ourselves in that position. Now we got to learn from it, and hopefully the next time we can finish the game and win an overtime game. It'd be awesome.
Coach, what did you kind of see from your secondary scoring with Jacob and Matt, and how they were kind of able to help take the load off?
I thought it was great. You know, that first half was good Syracuse team lacrosse, and it was awesome. And everybody was getting looks and opportunities, and I think you saw a little bit of the inexperience in the second half. They weren't getting those looks. They weren't stepping in the right spots to make sure they got the same looks. Probably a little nervous, you know, and under big pressure, a top 5 team like that. But super happy that they're starting to make some plays. And we're going to keep encouraging them, and hopefully they'll get better and develop.
And how do you think the zone defense from Cornell maybe kind of made that so it was harder for them to make fun this one?
You know, I think they had opportunities. I think, you know, it's about decision making, and I think, you know, a little bit more experience, they'll make some decisions, put themselves in opportunities to make those shots against a zone like that. And there were certainly looks, and there was some hesitation on our part on the offense, and but overall, I was real happy with the effort that those secondary players really put in. They gave us, you know, that early lead and really gave us a chance. So they did a great job.
You remarked a couple times that these guys are not going to this year the rest of the way. I watched the Albany game. It sort of looked like Curry was fighting for some stuff physically just to finish that fight. Can that rub off on some of these young guys? Do you hope that kind of not quit, fighting through injury?
Yeah, you know, you're seeing toughness, like mental fortitude, and you know, they're not willing to give up. And you know, certainly some of the players have, you know, injuries that are nagging, and you know, it'd probably be better if they didn't play. But you know, they're competitors, they're athletes. They want to help their team. They love their teammates, and they want to do whatever they can and to try and get some wins. So, you know, great players, you know, great attitudes.
Is that the most important thing you can establish in your mind?
We're just, you know, as coaches and new staff, we're trying to create standards and bring the program back to a championship caliber program. So that's part of it. You know, it's just you got to be willing to sacrifice for your team, and you know, there's lots of other things in their standards that we're working on, and we got to improve on. So we'll keep working at it.
What do you make of Bobby's performance over the past 2-3 games, and we expect him to ride out the rest of the season?
You know, Bobby, we've been playing as well as our opponents in the net, and I think that's, you know, good. I think goaltending's never just about saves. It's about team defense. It's about what kind of looks these guys are getting. Are we getting pressure on the shots? So, you know, Bobby's been playing pretty well. You know, and we're hoping that he can spark and get a little bit more confidence and have a really big game and make a 15-20 save game would be ideal. And we'd love to try and help him defensively so he can get that sort of thing. So, you know, between HT and Bobby, you know, those are our goalies, and we're trying to help them build their confidence and get them to make some saves.